Good morning, students. I am Rajni, science teacher in DAV Police Public School, Kathal. Today, we will complete our chapter 1 Nutrition in Living Organism. So, firstly, we recall the various important points of the chapter. In class 1, we have introduced the chapter. In class 2, we study about nutrients, nutrition, autotroph, heterotroph, photosynthesis, and leguminous plant. In class 3, we have studied about Holozoic nutrition, parasites, insectivorous plant, saprotrophs. Now, this is the type of heterotrophic nutrition: Holozoic, parasites, insectivorous, and saprotrophs. Now, there is one another type of nutrition in which organisms depend upon one another to take nutrition and form a relationship. That relationship is called symbiotic relationship. Symbion means to live together. In this type of relationship, organisms live together and help each other. Just as the family member live together and help each other, just as father, mother, the child, they live together and help each other, as father earn money, mother cook food and everything. Similarly, in symbiotic relationship, organisms live together. It is a type of relationship in which two or more organisms live together and have a relationship which is beneficial. Benefits given by each organism to one another, that is beneficial to both, helpful to both. So the example of symbiotic relationship is lichen. Lichen is a relationship between fungi and algae. Here the two organisms, one is algae and other is fungi. These two organisms live together. Therefore, this relationship is called symbiotic relationship. These two organisms live together and that is called lichen. These two organisms, fungus provide shelter and water to algae, and algae provide food to fungi. Just are you seeing in the picture here, the fungus and algae both live together. This white color is fungi and below it you are seeing the green and reddish color algae. So the fungus and algae, they live together and help each other. Algae provide food to fungi and fungi provide shelter as well as water to algae. This type of relationship is called symbiotic relationship. One another example of this type of relationship you have studied earlier, that is Rhizobium bacteria and leguminous plant. As we have earlier studied in the both class 2 and 3, that Rhizobium bacteria live in the roots of leguminous plant. So this Rhizobium bacteria fix the atmospheric nitrogen, and that nitrogen is taken up by the leguminous plant for making food in the form of by the process of photosynthesis in the form of protein. So this type of relationship in which plant provide shelter to Rhizobium bacteria and Rhizobium bacteria give nitrogen to the plant. So both the leguminous plant and Rhizobium bacteria help each other. This type of relationship is called symbiotic relationship. Here, this is the root of leguminous plant. Root of leguminous plant have the nodules. Here the round nodules. In these nodules the Rhizobium bacteria live and fix the atmospheric nitrogen and give it to the root, and the Rhizobium bacteria get shelter in the roots of leguminous plant. These are the roots of leguminous plant. So this is the symbiotic relationship. Now in these relationships, in all these relationships we are studying in lichens, the symbiotic relationship. And the second is rhizobium bacteria and leguminous plant. This is also the symbiotic relationship. The organism help each other. But we have studied about the autotroph, heterotroph. They are taking food, and the food is ultimately taken by the plants. And plants, they grow in the soil. So the plant grow in the soil and take their food from the soil. They take mineral from the soil. So when they are taking mineral from the soil, so the soil are giving mineral to all the plant, and from the plant we animals take the mineral. So how the soil get replenished these mineral? So the next topic is replenishment of the nutrients in the soil. Replenishment of nutrients in the soil. As the soil, on the soil plant grow, and from the plant by food animals take, and minerals are taken up by the soil to the plant, from the plants in the food, and from the food the minerals are in the animals. So when these plant and animals, they are both died, they decomposed by the microorganisms, the small organisms, bacteria. They decompose the dead bodies of plant and animal, and the dead bodies are decomposed into mineral and mix in the soil. So when these plant animal died, they decompose by microorganism and mix in the soil in the form of mineral. So again the mineral form is getting in the soil. So the other things by which the soil get replenished in mineral is manure, adding manure, fertilizer, and rhizobium bacteria is also help in replenishment of mineral in the soil, because rhizobium bacteria take atmospheric nitrogen and fix it in the soil. Soil replenished by fertilizers, manures, decomposition of dead and plant animals, and rhizobium bacteria. So in this way the nutrients get replenished in the soil. So this is our first chapter. Here we have complete our first chapter. I will send you the keywords and the IQ of the first chapter. You will note it down in your notebooks and do your work regularly. Thank you.